shit. Just kidding. All right. Hang on. One second. I misclicked one button. Stand by. I'm sorry. I apologize for this, guys. All right. There we go. All right. Woo! Finally. Yes, I am alive. I am well. I am coming to you live from somewhere in Central Florida. And we are actually here. Oh my God, you have no idea what it took to make this happen. So let me just explain a little bit about what's going on here. Number one, Barbara is not here. And so I apologize. It's going to be a lot less fun without her here. She is going to be checking in, I believe, on the chat. But she's up in Charleston with a friend of ours, just kind of hanging out and having a good time, while I am here recovering from a surgical procedure I had last week. We'll get into that later if you want. It's not a big deal. Don't worry, everybody. I'm doing just fine. I got a text from a friend of mine who is threatening to stop by. And I'm not going to say I hope he does it, but the last time Ron and Chris and can't remember who else was here, a couple other guys popped in, it completely threw me off my game, and everything I had prepared was just tossed out the window, because I had Marcus was here. They were all standing over here to the side, making comments, throwing me off, and they might have thought it was fun, but I had a wreck of a time. Sorry, I'm not looking at your comments right now. I'm trying to concentrate. I'm looking at a laptop right here. I've got my computer over here that's like running everything, and a laptop I'm just looking at, so I don't have to be impolite and do this all the time. I got a camera over there. I got a light right here, and hopefully it looks pretty good. I think it does. It looks pretty good to me. But is Barbara there? Did she show up? Oh yes, there she is. Hey honey, how you doing? Love you, miss you. I've been so lonely here without you. Yes, I'm here, and it's going to be a good time tonight. I got a bunch of stuff planned. It was a complete train wreck this morning. Nothing worked. It turned out that I guess my computer had updated, and my OBS Studios, which is the streaming software that I use, was an older version, and the two were not working together. So after I was completely embarrassed and, and dejected, I shut everything down, rebooted, deleted the software, downloaded the software, reinstalled it, and rebuilt everything from scratch. So yes, here I am. How is that? Awesome. So, okay, so everything's good. Hey, let me say hi to everybody first. I got Ron Fuller here. How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. Scott Hollis, he's up in the Northeast. Chuck Hansen out in North Dakota. How you doing? Dave Digby, my boy Dave, all the way from Australia. I'm sure it's probably 10 o'clock at night down there, knowing our time change difference. Carlos Gonzalez, how you doing, buddy? Ranch Johnson, how are you? My buddy Buck Brown, who y'all got to meet in another video I put out. A whole bunch of y'all. I appreciate you stopping in. So, anyway, whoo! It's a lot of work to do all this talking by yourself. Number one, I want to say, hey, thanks, guy. Oh, South Dakota. Chuck, I thought you were in North Dakota. Why did I think you were in North Dakota? Mike G from Southern Illinois. Let everybody know in the comments down below where you're at. Just go ahead and type in. Carlos is in Florida. Cool. Whew. Okay, where was I? I had surgery last. Oh, how'd you like that cereal? I had to have something to eat before I started, and I thought it would be funny to just record like 20 seconds of video, and then I could act like, you know, I didn't know that we were live or something. So anyway, I thought that was funny. Hey, Donald Lanigan, how you doing, man? How's it going? Listen, if anybody has a question, go ahead and type it in there. If you want to ask me anything at all about, you know, what we do, or, you know, the channel, or us personally, I'll fill in for Barbara. I'm going to clean it up. I'm not going to tell you anything she would tell you, though. Yes, Scott's up in Scituate, Massachusetts. That's it's up near where my son lives. He lives up in Mass too. North Carolina. Buck's currently in Louisiana, but he's in southern Georgia. So I want to kind of update you guys as to why I haven't been posting any videos. Honestly, I've just been super busy. I know you hear me make claims about all my remorse and tears about how I don't have any time, and I have been short on time. Man, this photography thing has really taken off for me. I'm constantly getting calls. People want me to come out and shoot for them and do stuff for them. And as some of you may know, if you're following me on Instagram and on Facebook, which you should be doing at Ride with Two Indians, Instagram and Facebook. And also, you should follow my photography channel at B. Remington Photo Video. All right? So follow me there. And, you know, if I'm not getting time to make videos, which takes an awful amount of time, if any of you know, I know Dave Digby knows all about it. And 602 North there. His name is Rance. Rance. I won't throw out your last name, Rance, but it's a lot of work. So, you know, the photography is giving me a way, and through Facebook and Instagram, to put content out there. So please follow me there if you're not already. I think you'll find a lot of worthwhile stuff that I'm posting there. As a matter of fact, let me show you what I have been posting. Oh, look at that. You can oh, there we go. So I was up in Atlanta shooting at the Michelin Roadway Speedway in Atlanta, shooting the Moto America races. And obviously this photo is from Daytona, but I've just been out doing a lot of stuff for a lot of people, and it gives me a lot of fulfillment and some creative outlet that I don't get through video editing, but it makes me happy. It's so challenging, man. I tell you, especially when you're doing the race photos, the race photography is super hard, man. When you're standing on the side of the track and these bikes are going by at 80, 90, 200 miles an hour in some cases, it is not easy to get those still shots that you're seeing there, that you saw there. So the photography has been something that I've been really enjoying. So how's the bird sitting going with the bride away? Buck, that's a really good question. She wanted to go away before, and a lot of you may not know, but we have chickens now. We got chickens about almost a year ago, and it's a lot of fun raising chickens, but she has a hard time leaving them unless I'm here. And usually I'm traveling off somewhere having fun, and she's stuck at home taking care of the birds, but they are her birds, so let's be clear about that. But it's actually kind of fun, and I love having the chickens. It's it Yeah, it kind of gives you an appreciation for, what I didn't grow up on a farm. My mom did. She used to complain about it all the time, walking 5 miles both ways in the knee-deep snow uphill. We all heard those stories, right? She grew up on a farm and had to take care of chickens. And we love taking care of the chickens. We think it's a lot of fun. So it's been a good time. Let's see. Any other questions? Pictures are bloody awesome. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. Yeah, I take a lot of pride in them. Now, you're only going to see the best 100 photos, right? Or 50, really. And when I was up in Atlanta, I shit you not, I took almost 13,000 photos over the course of almost 4 days. Think about that. It's unbelievable, right? And so, you get to the track at 8 in the morning, or before in some cases, and you're literally shooting all day, photo, video, everything. You go to one corner, you shoot a couple races, and then you go to another corner and you shoot a couple races, and then you go back to the pits and you try to get photos there and get pit photos and get pictures of the guys, the racers and stuff. And then you're back out on the track, until 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, hitting as many different locations of the track that you can. And then you get home, and then you're literally going through the 2,000 or 3,000 photos that you took, and you're downloading, and what we call culling the photos. You're getting rid of all the crap, which there's plenty of it, and trying to sort through what's actually good. And you wind up with a couple hundred that look pretty good on the computer screen, and you're not sure. And then you go out and you do it all over again the next day. And let me tell you, it's a ton of work, but it is super challenging. And I love a challenge, right? Don't forget about the thumbs up button. Yeah, guys, hit the thumbs up button. Please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button over there. I want to see it go up to like 20 or something like that, like instantly, because that'll help other people see the video too. Hey, Tony Haas is here. How you doing, man? All right, so hopefully, hang on a second. Hit a button I shouldn't have hit. So yeah, I've been enjoying the photos, and to be honest, it has kept me away from making videos for you guys. And I've got tons of ideas. I've actually got videos in the can that I need to get out that are, at various stages of completion. And hey, Brian, I just swapped my Street Glide for a Challenger here in Australia, and I love it. But I know not many aftermarket parts. But how are the OEM parts? How dear? Oh, I guess he means how expensive, right? Dave, can you translate that for me? What Patrick Abbey means by that? How dear are the OEM parts? Oh my God, I think that's what he means. They're very expensive. Yeah, here we say that they're very proud of their parts too. Hey, Brett Creech, how you doing, man? I appreciate the compliment. Thank you very much. Yeah, I love making the videos. I love doing them. It's a lot of work, but at my advanced age here of almost 60, I need something creative that keeps me going and keeps me happy. And making videos, taking photos, and that all keeps me happy. Along with Barbara, she keeps me happy too. I got to worry about keeping her happy. That's the problem, right? So, Anthony, you need a shot glass. Are you doing shots somewhere? So, Anthony texted me earlier and basically told me he was going to come by. And I hope he doesn't do that. I love the guy. He's actually really cool. He just moved here a couple of years ago and started hanging out with us. And I'm glad he has, because he's been a great addition to the team. Hey, Smyrna Cowboy, how you doing? Howdy, y'all. I think he is in Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. Smyrna Cowboy, how you doing, buddy? Chuck Anson asked, how expensive was the trunk I put on the Challenger? Well, you'll be happy to know that if you get that chopped trunk from Advent Black, I wish I had their stuff prepped and ready to go here. The mount, the color match trunk with the luggage rack on top, and the padding on the inside. I think all in all in, it was around $1,200 or $1,300 completely shipped. Which, if you think about it, is just phenomenal. Because I mean, the factory large bubble trunk, as I like to call it, those things are like $3,500, and I don't even know if that includes the mount and bracket and the wiring kits and all that stuff. I mean, I just hear horror stories about how expensive they are. And the Advent Black part, here, let me write that down in the comments here, just so you guys know. That's Advent Black. It's super quality, man. I've had it probably almost a year now and have no issues with it whatsoever. It is a solid quality piece of hardware. I'm very, very happy with it. And I recommend it to everybody. You can get it color matched, but I've had a couple people message me within the last few days saying some of the colors are not available. You don't see them on the website, but I guarantee you, if you message them, if you send them an email from the website, they will get the color. It took them quite a while. It took them probably 2 months to get the color that I needed for my bike, but they still don't paint my color, or I'd have one. Rance, are you bugging them about it? Tony, are you coming over? Just come on, straight up, man. Are you coming over? I need to know. I did unlock the front door for you. Bug them about it, Rance. Just keep asking. Okay, Patrick. Who's Patrick? Trying to see where it says congratulations, Patrick. Oh, you've hounded them. I bet you have. Awesome. Patrick, what state are you in? Where's Patrick? Congrats, Patrick. Who's Patrick? Oh, Patrick Abbey. Oh, you're the one that swapped your Street Glide. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I got a couple topics I wanted to talk about here. I want to run something for you real quick. Well, looks like the Can-Am is going bye-bye. Yes, there's a bit of news there for you kids. Barbara has sold the Can-Am. What do you think about that? Huh? That's pretty earth-shaking around here. Well, I'll tell you what, you know, the thing that happened is Barbara got to the point where well, let's put it this way. She bought the Can-Am because she didn't like the Big Chieftain on longer trips. She wanted something that was more comfortable. And I guess after a while, she had the Chieftain for I think about a year. She went to the Can-Am, and to be honest, she just hasn't ridden it that much. And so she decided, you know what, I've had the bike for 2 years. I've only ridden it like 4,000 miles. And, you know, it just came down to the fact that she just didn't want to do long trips like we had originally planned. And that's okay. You know, not everybody's cut out for, you know, doing 500 or 600 miles at a clip or whatever. And so, so there we go. She decided to sell the Can-Am. You know, the warranty was coming up, so she was thinking, do I want to get the extra warranty? And, you know, there was a couple other things that just came into play. And she's like, that's it. I kind of made a decision to sell the Can-Am. So we have more space in the garage. So I've been out looking at bikes today. Just kidding, honey. I have not been out looking at bikes today. But I've been sitting here playing with this damn computer all day trying to get it ready. So, yeah, she's still got the bobber. And she plans on riding that. As a matter of fact, she also asked me if I'd be okay if she would ride the Springfield. And I said, no problem. So I had to lower the handlebars for her, and I actually did that today. And did some other stuff on the bike just to kind of get it ready for her, just in case, because I'm going to call her bluff and say, yes, you can ride it. But she still has the bobber, like I said. Challenger RR. I'm so glad I got to ride beside Elsa when she was around. Oh, cool. That's right. You did. So, yeah, no more Can-Am. But she is very happy because now she can park her new car in the garage. And she really missed not having space for her car in the garage. And she's got it back now. So let me tell you, she loves putting that car in the garage. Oh, see, we got Patrick and we got Dave Digby getting together down here. That's awesome. Patrick Digby has a YouTube channel and he's doing a podcast now, which I'm going to be on soon. I was supposed to be on last week and I feel terrible, but I had to blow him off because I had surgery like the day before and I was just not in any condition to sit in a chair and talk and, communicate. I was just not feeling it. I was in a lot of pain and, oh my gosh, Anthony. I guess you're not coming by, are you, huh? You had to donate $20 instead of coming by. I thought you were going to pour me a shot, buddy. Come on, man. Thank you, Anthony. We call him Tony. Tony, I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. I think Scott would enjoy that on a long ride. I know. He's such a good guy, right, honey? I should call Barbara and get her on the phone because, I don't want to do that. Anyway, okay, so let's talk about a couple other things. So part of the photography gig is like going to find bike shows. And Barbara and I went up to this vintage bike show up in Jacksonville, the Concours de Elegance. Everybody steals that name, Oh, I just heard the front door open. That's got to be Tony. Why is the front door still open? Is somebody else coming in? Oh no.
Just sit in.
Oh, just sit in. Hey honey, how you doing?
We didn't want to throw you off, so we've been sitting out there.
Oh really?
I don't want to throw you off.
Okay, so my buddy Tony and his beautiful wife Cynthia just showed up. Hey, why don't you come around and say hi to, don't kick over the tripod. How are you
clumsy
feeling?
Do you think I am?
Yeah,
I'm feeling great.
Yeah, are you? So hang on, let me change screens here. Boom. Okay, so this is Tony. See, look here, there you go. That's Tony. Man, he's wearing cologne and everything. Cynthia,
I took a shower.
You don't want to be on camera?
No.
No? Okay, all right. Yeah, so Tony, what, dude?
I'm on the opposite side.
We have tequila here.
I know, but you don't come empty-handed.
Yeah, don't here.
I'm not gonna
Here,
do anything.
no, sit down. Sit down. Since you make yourself comfortable over there. So, come closer. This is my new Barbara. Come on.
The new Barbara.
Come on.
Not as good looking. Oh,
Come on.
good lord. Good lord.
Okay, there we go.
There I am.
There you are. Yeah, this is on delay. Right, so it's got, okay, Buck Brow, when the wife's away, the boys will play. Yeah, but his wife's here, so we can't get too crazy. Cynthia, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Come over here so I can see you. So, do I get a shot of this or something? Or
Yeah.
what?
I just took one in your driveway.
Oh, did you? No, you didn't, because the wrapper's still on here.
Okay, unscrew it. No, the
Okay.
seal's broken.
Okay, the seal's broken. Cynthia, do you want to pour me a little shot or something?
Yeah, why does it call?
Okay, so there's the kitchen. Turn on the light. Sorry, everybody.
Sorry to raid your home and sorry to throw him off.
See, this is what happens.
I really did not. On the way over here, we started watching the show because we were running a little bit late, and then you were like, "Oh, I really hope he doesn't show up," and I was like, "Oh crap!" I was like, "Well, I got that. We got buffalo chicken dip." Too.
Okay, right on the right side of the. There you go. Okay.
So Barb, if he gains weight while you're gone, it's my fault.
Oh.
Buffalo chicken dip and tequila.
Yes, that's right. It is all his fault. like the coconut cake. Yeah, sure, whatever, that works. The coconut cake I got from Four Rivers has, it's all his fault. And the ribs I cooked yesterday, thank you, my dear.
The ribs.
Woo!
Trying to keep up with my brisket that I made last week.
Well, you didn't bring me any. Okay.
I wasn't allowed to drive yet.
All right, so I'm doing a shot here. Yes, the party begins. Absolutely. Tony, you can send in my seat and take. You can. Yeah, he's sitting. He's sitting in your seat. There you go. Hey, Chuck is asking, let us know when you're in Sturgis. We would like to meet you out there. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna fill this up. I filled mine up. Now I'm gonna fill yours up. Fill yours up. There you go. Somewhere I gotta believe Ron Gillette is watching this.
I would hope so.
I would hope so.
He was the one tempting. He's like, do it. It's the,
I
it's the
know
best
he
thing
was.
in the world.
I know he was.
Sir,
All right.
congratulations. 3 years you've been on this show.
Almost
right?
4.
Almost 4?
Yeah, I think it's almost 4. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Well,
sir.
maybe it is. No, it is 4 because 2 years ago we had our 2-year anniversary for 2 Indians.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, up in the mountains.
What are you going to do for 4 years?
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Amen to that.
All right, cheers, bro.
Cheers,
Oh,
sir.
do you have to like tap it there? Okay,
Tap it?
there we go.
Smooth.
I'm just kidding. Woo! Actually, woo, that's not too bad. Añejo. I like it. Okay. Cinch is over here judging us.
So who's from the furthest away of your group?
Dave Digby.
Dave Digby?
Yeah.
Is he from South
Australia.
Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
That's
further
right.
than
Actually, I don't know. Maybe Peter or Parker or who's
Peter Parker.
who's the other guy? So there was another guy he's from Sydney. Hey, Dave, who's further away? Either you or Patrick. That's who it is. Patrick from Sydney. Okay, before you answer that, I have to respond to Chuck Hansen's. Check it out. Here we go. Look at this, guys. This is my trip. Uh-oh. Hang on. Look at that. All the way from Orlando up to Glacier National Park. That's what we're going to be doing this summer for Sturgis. We're going to stop in Sturgis from, I think, the 30th till about the 6th or 7th.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be there the week before Sturgis starts. And that way we won't have the crowds. The riding will be much better.
3 days of the rally.
Yep, 3 days of the rally. We'll be at the Chip.
Just to experience it,
Yep,
and then
just
head
to,
on.
Yep, just to experience it. And then we go from there all the way up to Glacier National Park. And it's been a dream of mine to go out there for a long time. And I'm just dying to, like I've been telling these guys, sit on the side of a hill and take pictures. You know, I mean, it's just absolutely glorious out there. And I'm so stoked about doing that. So this guy, Tony, is going on the trip with us.
Mm-hmm.
And another guy named Jason. And another guy named Brian, who you've probably seen in our videos at some point or another. And hopefully another guy, Mike Marcus, is going to be there. Yep. And Ron was supposed to go, but his boss is a complete jerk.
Unless you're watching this, in which case, you know, he's a great guy. He's just in a bind.
No, he's not. Anybody that would keep their employee from going on a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Sturgis, although it may be once in a lifetime for me because I'm such an old fart, but for Ron, being such a young guy, he's got plenty other opportunities.
For sure.
Asshole. So, anyway, that's what we're going to do. We're going to be out there. I'm going to take another sip of this.
Have at it.
Yeah.
It's here to drink.
It's calming my nerves.
There you go.
My blood pressure's going down. So we're going to be out there. We're meeting up with, and Dave Digby knows this, we're meeting up with the Aussie and the Indian, Chris Keeble. You ever watch her show? Yeah. No, it's pretty, it's pretty Indian-centric, obviously.
Okay.
But she's from Down Under, and she has a great channel. She's super funny.
Nice.
She's really cute, and she's just got a great sense of humor. Hey, Dave, what is it with Aussies and the F-bomb? Okay, I mean, there's something about just being from Down Under where, you know, I mean, I use it all the time, but I don't use it on my channel. But it seems like you guys, like, it doesn't matter. Like, that's just the course of normal everyday language. You're like half on camera. Come a little,
Half on camera?
Come a little closer to me, honey.
Oh.
honey.
Since I'm taking Barb's full place here.
You know, the best thing about you being here is I actually look a little thinner.
Whoa. Them's fighting words. Them's fighting words. I was going to bring up, though, because you were bringing up, about working out as soon as we're both healed and whatever, is, you know, both of us challenging each other. And standing on a scale and seeing how much we lose before we leave for the trip to Sturgis.
Yeah. I think we should do like a percentage of weight loss.
Okay.
Not like pounds, you know.
Yeah, because it's not fair.
It's not fair.
Starting ahead of you.
Well, you've got so much more to lose.
I do. I really do.
I honestly don't know what the numbers like. How much do you weigh? I mean, let's find out.
This morning, I was 210 this morning.
I was 217.
217?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's rethink this whole thing. Yeah. Percentages, I think it'd still be better.
That hurts. My stitches hurt.
For the love of God, don't pop a stitch. Do not pop a stitch. Barb will never forgive me.
All right. So, Sitch is grocery shopping over here. She's saying, do you want the bag of broccoli or do you want the bag of cauliflower or the broccaflower?
No, the only type of cauliflower I get anymore is pizza crust. The cauliflower pizza crust.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
cool.
she turned me on to that because apparently I have to be healthy. So I actually got that for free from the garage bar on Bike Night.
Got what? This?
The tequila, yeah.
So they pour that there then?
I don't know. I think you got it for free to try it.
I haven't
give it to.
I haven't had this before, and actually it's pretty darn good. Just in case you want some more.
Oh, for sure. I didn't want to throw off your mojo there. You went over the Can-Am sold.
Yes.
We were going over the the Sturgis trip.
Yep. And where are we at here? Carlos from Okeechobee. Oh, okay. Mike Hokahay is starting in the keys and writing. Mike G. So I wonder if that's the Mike G. I think it is. No, I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm thinking of Mike Silsby. Not okay. The Hokahay, man. Mike, I would love to do that someday. Those guys are insane riders. So as Mike probably knows, I've done quite a few iron butt rides. Those guys have you ever heard of the Hokahay challenges?
The Hokahay.
Yeah. Here, see,
that's
how you
I
spell
saw
it.
the Hokahay starting in Key West, riding to Alaska.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are for retired people.
Well, some of that's off road too, isn't some of that?
They do everything. I don't know what they do. I just know that those guys are insane riders. They're like Iron Butt Challenge type stuff, you know, where they do 10,000 miles in 10 days and shit like that. Like the entire United States in 10 days.
I don't think my neurosurgeon would enjoy that. He's already on the "you should never ride again" phase.
What?
I think that's just a recommendation, though.
That's
like, oh, do you know how many people we see here?
Guidelines.
Yeah. He did give me permission to drive, which I interpreted as operate a motor vehicle again. So I can drive, but I'm going to wait another week or two, get my new suspension on before I take the bike out.
So if any of you guys have a road glide, right? That's what you have now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has a CVO road glide. Did you order your suspension already?
I have not ordered the suspension.
Okay, so if you have any recommendations for suspension for Tony's new bike, throw it down there because
I'm leaning towards the Fox because all the Indians go with the Fox.
The Fox.
And everybody has nothing but wonderful things to say about it. So
yep.
I figured that would be worth the shot.
Yeah, I believe that would be correct, yes. So Mike says that he couldn't even hang with the Hokahay guys. So that tells you, I mean, that's
a trip.
That's some serious stuff. So I saw, like it's very similar to the Iron Butt Rally. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but that's like an 11-day event.
Mm-hmm.
And it's whoever can ride the most miles and score the most points by visiting certain landmarks and stuff like that. The winner usually rides somewhere between 12 and 13,000 miles in 11 days.
Definitely out. Definitely out.
I think we're going to get close to that on the way back. So on the way back from Glacier National Park, we are going to be hightailing it. Whew, it's 3,000 miles.
3,000
yeah,
miles, yeah.
and we literally only have
I got to get back to work.
Yeah,
They're going to start asking questions.
Right. we just have a few days to get back, so we're going to do the best that we can. The guy that
still enjoy it. I still want to enjoy the trip. I don't want to be like so zoned that I miss something.
Yeah. Well, you see a lot of the. I'm gonna have to haul ass. You see a lot of guys in the Hokahay gather at the Taco Run in Medicine Park, Oklahoma, every April. Oh, never heard of that one. Taco Run, April. Is it past? Yeah, it's past April, so we can't go.
Yeah.
All right, so Tony, look at that image quality.
You're fantastic. You look fantastic.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you come forward just a little bit, you'll be in focus.
In focus?
Yeah. Ish.
Yeah. Maybe with only half my head. It's a big head though.
Yeah, it is a big. Luckily, my logo is right over your face.
Nice. Nice. So
okay.
I just have the tattoo on the forehead.
All right, so I gotta tell you about this. Okay, so a lot of you guys know that I was at the Sons of Speed race earlier during Bike Week, and I want everybody to know that coming up May 27th. At the Tennessee National Raceway at their dirt track, the Sons of Speed guys, which is Billy Lane, is going to be holding the Tennessee Jam, is what they call it, and it's going to be dirt track racing with the same bikes that you see out at the Sons of Speed. These are all vintage bikes. Some of them are as old as 100 years. None of them have brakes, if you can believe that. It's pretty incredible. And I bring this up because this whole Sturgis thing. So one of the things that we're doing while we're in Sturgis is we're doing the Legends Ride. I don't know if you're on the Legends Ride or not. Okay, you're not.
By the look of my face.
By the look of your face.
I think I'm sleeping in that day.
Yeah. You're not on the Legends Ride, but we're doing the Legends Ride, and I am donating a photo. This photo to the Legends Ride as an auction item, and I'm also donating this photo as well too. And what we're going to do is we're going to get them signed, and Billy Lane, who organizes the whole thing, and the guy is from Choppers Inc. He's had a TV show on Discovery. The guy's super famous, and not only that, he's just a badass and a great guy. But this photo I've already sent to the guy that's in this picture. His name is Jake Smallwood, and I had him sign it. And here, I want to show you this.
What's going on, everybody? Smalley here, number 43, Sons of Speed Racer. So me and the old girl were hanging out, swapping her tires and her bars over, go have a little fun in the mud. And my good buddy Brian Remington set up something pretty special for y'all. Check it out. We've got a one-of-a-kind beautiful shot from our last race, actually, down in Florida, Sons of Speed. And Brian was telling me that he wanted to ship this to me, have me sign it, and get it to one of you lucky folks down at the Buffalo Chip in Sturgis. So we'll go ahead and do that for you. What do you think? All right. Give her the good old Jay Smalley. Number 43, of course.
I don't know, he's over there.
And a little bit of zip on top. Why not, huh? All right. Let's check out what we got. All right, guys. We got the Jay Smalley signature 43. And, of course, look, Mom, no brakes. Because, come on. All right? You guys take care. And I really hope you enjoy this picture. It's beautiful. All right. Smalley out.
So thank you, Jake, for autographing that photo. Sent it back. I just got it back today. And when he sent it back, he sent me a shirt from the garage that he works at. I don't know if it's his garage, but I know he works there. It's called Bibbs Garage. He's near the Chicago area. So if you need some performance stuff done on your bike, then by all means, give them a call. You know, he never asked me what size I needed, but luckily, look, he sent it in a big boy size.
Hopefully to be smaller by the time the
adult size. But thanks to Jake Smallwood for doing that. You can follow him on Instagram at thatboysmalley. And I tell you what, you know, you see a young kid like that, and he's out there racing vintage bikes. And I mean, these are not cheap bikes, man. Some of these bikes go for six figures. They're literally $100,000 bikes because they're, you know, from the 30s and 40s, and there's very few of them left. And they're out there trashing them on a race course.
I'd be afraid of breaking something that's not
you
can't find.
They make their own parts.
So just
they literally
lay that out.
Yes.
When they,
I'll show you some pictures. It's stuff that they build their own cases. They do everything. It's crazy. It's crazy. So anyway, I wanted to tell you about that. It's cool. I'm donating that picture, and then this picture also, which just is phenomenal. I mean, just look at that. The detail and the quality of the printing is nothing but the best. And this is getting donated. I had two printed. I'm giving one to the rider. She's signing it, and Billy Lane is going to sign it, and it's all going to be auctioned off, and all the money goes to the Special Olympics. So, you know, I thought about making these for sale, but I don't know if you guys would be interested. If you are interested, let me know. Yeah, that is pretty freaking cool, huh? Yeah, Rance, those guys are insane. I think Rance actually went to one of those races, and when you see these guys going almost 100 miles an hour on this tiny little short track, it is dangerous as hell. And the guys literally have no fear. And they super impressive people. So I wanted to tell you about that. How are we doing on time? 8:47. Cool. We're moving along just perfect. Awesome. Let's see. Did you see the cereal bit?
I did see the cereal bit. In the car, I was trying not to wreck. I was laughing. Essentially, gave me my love. Pay attention to one or the other. Like, do you want me to drive? No. Then would you? Oh, sorry.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Okay. So yeah, and as a matter of fact, the girl that was pictured in the poster I just showed you, she's going to be at the Legends Ride, and will be signing the poster there. The Legends Ride apparently is a pretty big deal. Last year, Governor Kristi Noem from South Dakota was there. Okay. Yeah, very cool lady. And some celebrity type people were there too. Yeah. So.
Well, then you'll be there this year.
Well, I'm going to be there. They called me. They're like, Brian, can you help us step it up a notch? You know, we had the governor last year. We really need to add some cachet to this event.
There we
go. So I said, I'll do what I can. And, you know, I sent them a contract with my appearance fee and everything. And they said, cool. So
Bar gets 20%
of nothing. Of nothing. Yeah. Of nothing. Keep it up. I'm going to have to add on to my shop man cave. Yeah. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I sell some of my artwork? I don't know. I mean, it's, huh?
I think you should.
Say?
I said definitely. I think you definitely should.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the photos you take are absolutely amazing. Just looking at the track, the things that you did the other day, or a few weeks ago, the guy crashing through the gravel.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, my God. It was just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, right place, right time.
Oh, well.
You know,
that's all it takes.
You know what's funny is there was another photographer right there next to me, and we were taking pictures, we were talking, and she's kind of new, right? And I said, I've only been doing this a year or two, you know, and she'd looked at my Instagram and said, wow, you do really cool stuff. And I go, yeah, but I don't have any crash pictures. I said, they always happen somewhere else. And she goes, well, you'll get one someday. And I'm telling you, within 5 minutes, that crash happened. And I just happened to, usually my camera's hanging down at my waist or something. When that happens, I always miss, I don't want to say the good stuff, but you know, it is a good photo, right? And I just happened to be snapping, and I got an incredible series of photos of that guy crashing. So I don't have him queued it up.
I'm glad he was safe. That was the big.
was
That
safe.
was the big thing. As long as he was safe and he gets back up, it's like,
Oh
all
my
right, that was
God!
amazing.
His bike was completely toast, though. I don't know if you saw any after pictures, but it was burned to a crisp.
Oh yeah, it caught fire. It caught fire. They were trying to move it. And
Yeah.
That was...
They were trying to spray it, and the hose was kinked, and they couldn't get any water out. And they were like, "Back the truck, pull it forward, move it back!" And they were like yelling at each other. It was so comical. It really was. It really was.
Yeah, Three Stooges kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
it was exactly. It was. So Joey, the wood splitter, says I should do a calendar.
If only you'd done a calendar before.
Yeah, well, the calendar we did for Bikers Against Bullies, I'm going to call it a success. We completely sold out, and that brings up another subject. As you will know, we auctioned the very last calendar. We got, I think, $1,215 for one calendar. And that was by Cody Smith, who works for Kimbroidery or owns Kimbroidery. They're a great embroidery and patch company. I apologize, I don't have all of his details up here, but look for them. As a matter of fact, as part of winning that bid, Barb and I agreed to ride up and see him up at his place. We're going to spend the weekend with him. I'm going to shoot some video of his place and help promote his business for being so generous. And spend the weekend with him, and that's this coming Memorial Day weekend.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
$1,200. That's amazing.
I know, right? Yeah, for a calendar with shitty pictures, crappy pictures.
No, the calendar turned out amazing.
No, I know.
And he did such a great job of taking the photos, and actually, James Whedon, great job. It was a fantastic idea on their part to bring that up for Bikers Against Bullies.
Yep, James put everything together. All I did was photograph everything. He helped build the calendar. He arranged all the ads and ad buys and stuff like that. It was he helped me get the people scheduled. Oh man, that was a lot of work. That was literally 12 or 14 weekends out of my life over the course of the summer to get all those shots, but totally worth it. It was a great experience for me, and we raised, what was it, $5,000 I think for,
Oh, at least.
Yeah, I think it was $5,000 we raised for, we had some people that donated some money too to help, but it was a great effort, and they got a great benefit out of that. So what roads were we trying to check out while we were in the Sturgis? Hikeys, I think I'm going to pronounce that correctly. We're going to hit everything. Barbara and I have been to Sturgis in the Black Hills before. We didn't go to the rally. We got there a couple weeks ahead of time, but we did everything that you would expect. Custer State Park, Spearfish, Iron Mountain Road, you got to do the monument, everything. And we're going to be doing all that stuff, out to the Badlands. So I've been there a couple times, and then I'm actually going to meet up with a follower. He's offered to put us up in his place in Sioux Falls. Yes. Yeah, we're trying to economize. So if anybody else wants to offer to help us lay our head down one night, that we would appreciate that. By the way, he's cooking us a steak dinner too. So if you do offer us a room, remember that a lobster or crab meal or something like that would go well with that, I think.
Oh, for
Don't
sure.
you?
Good lobster.
Yeah. Are you tequila or whiskey, or what do you drink? That's
I'm
right.
tequila. You and I are tequila
That's
guys.
That's right. I remember that. He likes cheap tequila. I like good tequila.
The cheaper the better. Every time I go in, they're like, do you want crutches? Do you want lime? Do you want salt? I'm like, just throw it in a glass.
Just throw it in a glass. Yeah. And I feel so bad for him. I wind up buying him a drink.
Hey, that's where the cheapness gets me. That's where the cheap gets me.
That's right.
Actually friends with the guy.
Oh, Heikes, you're friends with the guy who we're staying with in Sioux Falls. Interesting. Okay, awesome, cool. Well, then maybe we'll get to meet up with you too.
I've never been, so this is my first time up there. So the hard part for me is going to be not going off the road while looking at the scenery.
It's like being on a different planet. It really is. Yeah. Compared to what we have here in Florida and what we see up in the mountains in North Carolina, Tennessee, things like that.
Sure.
It's I mean, you've seen Dances with Wolves, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so you got like those big grass plains that just go on forever, and his hikeys will attend to nonstop wind.
Nonstop wind.
Yeah, that's one of the things that stuck with me about being in the Black Hills. It is always windy, always.
I have very few things on this trip that I have for checklists, right? I have, let's see a buffalo, you know, let's not crash.
Let's not crash.
Enjoy, you know, I want to see Rushmore. Obviously, that's something that you do while you're out there.
You got to go.
But I'm really relying on you to say, hey, this you've got to see. And anything else anybody says, hey, this is kind of off the path, not many people know about it, and it's just absolutely amazing. Those are the rides that I love.
Right. So the guy that's offering to put us up is also probably going to tag along. We talked about this?
We've talked about it.
Yep. So he's going to tag along, play tour guide for a little bit. Yep. So
lead for a little bit.
Yeah. So we'll see. I hope Jason doesn't get mad.
No, I think Jason will be fine with that. Give him a chance to look at something other than the GPS.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. So yes, Digby's Down Under tour. Yeah, so Aussie and the Indian, Chris Keeble's going to be here this year. Next year, I guess Dave Digby's coming to the U.S. That is a funny guy.
Okay.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance to look at his videos, the guy's hilarious, and he's got a killer personality. His wife is in the videos. Of course, she's attractive, whatever, you know, kind of makes it nicer. It's like having Barbara in my videos.
Exactly.
You know? Nobody watches it for me. They watch it for her. So check out his channel too, Digby's Down Under. And he has a podcast also, which I'm going to be, I think I mentioned it before, I'm going to be on shortly too. Hey guys, we're running out of time here. I'm not going to go too long. Yeah, don't pet the buffalo. No.
I have no intention of petting a buffalo.
Can you believe those people that get out of their cars and walk up to them and...
Oh, look, a bear. Let me try to pet it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a Yogi bear. That's a bear.
It's a bear, yep.
Oh, yeah.
So don't forget to check out the Tennessee Jam. If you're in the Tennessee, North Carolina, Georgia area, and you want to go see some killer racing, I think it was on the 27th. Make sure you go check that out. What's he say?
I said I'm hilarious to look at.
I'm not going to argue with you on that, Dave.
Dave, I'm definitely gonna have to check it out now. Now you've got me intrigued.
No, he's funny, and he's not hilarious to look at. So check out the Tennessee Jam, guys. Look for us in Sturgis this year. We're probably going to do a meetup somewhere. I know Chris Keeble is going to want to do a meetup with her Aussie and the Indian. We may combine the two. That's a possibility. And I guess that's kind of it. We're going to cap it at an hour. And I guess I'm kind of cheating you because it took me like 3 minutes to get started or 4 minutes to get started.
He needs to go an hour and 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't get cheated, everybody.
No, I'm not.
I paid $20 for this.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. And a bottle of tequila.
And a bottle of tequila.
Well, we can finish that after we log off. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Tony, say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. It was very nice meeting every one of you.
Awesome. And Cynthia, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Take care, guys. I love you all. Barbara loves you. We really appreciate you following us and sticking around and being patient while I get videos. Don't forget to follow on Instagram and on Facebook at Ride with Two Indians and my photography channel at B. Remington Photo Video, also on Instagram and on Facebook. And I've got a website too, B. Remington Photo Video.